Hello, my name is Sarah Schaefer, and I am part of Group 7, and this is our project proposal. So, our website is called ENS Movie Library. It's done by Etka, Nicholas, and I. Sarah. So, during this presentation, we'll be talking about the introduction, the modules, from modules to operations, user roles and access control, team leader, individual workloads, division, and at the end, I will give a quick concept demo of how we want our project to look. So for the introduction, the project title ENS Movies was chosen as it was the first letter of every group member's first name and will be the first ever movie-centered social media platform. So we want to make sure everyone gets credit for the idea. ENS Movies will allow the users that are subscribed to gain access to exclusive list of licensed movies where comments, pictures, and GIFs can be posted as a form of expression and communication on movies that are disliked or enjoyed. ENS Movies' true goal is to be resold as an intellectual property to Netflix or Disney to enhance their movie platform. This means that audience will be able to leave personalized reviews with star ratings that the actors of these films can review as well as respond to, creating a better sense of engagement with their viewers. Furthermore, those that are unsure if they want to watch a movie or are missing key details about the characters in the films can dig deeper into the movie comment sections where they can find further lore about the film or a list of reasons of why others did or did not enjoy the movie. So the deliverables as modules, these are the main four that we want to do. Movie library homepage makes sense. The page where you see the movies, assuming you're signed in. Movie comments and ratings, where when you go to click on a movie, you can see the comments, people's ratings, what they liked, what they didn't like. You get the point. Paid users accounts, which is when you're logged in and you can actually watch the movies and comment and all that. Because if you're not a paid subscriber, then you can't access the movies. And payment collection, which is just when we are getting the money from the user, that way they can actually watch the movies. And these are some concept images that we drew up. So this is the home page here. You can see that we have like the we have Shrek, Avengers, Jaws, Winnie the Pooh, and Barbie. We got the welcome back banner. You got the menu up top and a profile picture. Here is an example for the how the comment section will look, as well as like when you want to watch a movie. This is the login screen. That way, when you want to log in to watch the movies, come here, log in, good to go. And this is an example of how our payment collection would look. So the person would be able to pay with card or PayPal, and it would cost so much per month. Now on to Edga. Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah. Hello everyone, my name is Ekta and I'm a member of Group 7 and I'll be discussing some of the key features and functionalities of our movie-centered platform and how the different user roles interact with these features. To begin, one of the core functionalities for admins is the ability to upload the movie and remove them. This capability is crucial as licensing agreements often change and administrators need to be able to manage the content library accordingly. For example, if a new license is secured for a movie, the admin can quickly upload it to make it available to users. Similarly, if a license expires, they can easily take down the movie to comply with legal requirements. Another important feature is the addition of movie summaries. After a movie is uploaded, administrators and even general users can contribute to enhancing the movie's profile by adding details, summaries, and comments. This allows for a richer and more engaging experience for everyone interacting with the movie page. Next, let's talk about the movie ratings. We are going to implement a 5-star rating system that lets users provide feedback on the movies they've watched. This will help other users decide which movies to watch based on community recommendations. In addition to ratings, high tiered users such as movie enthusiasts or critics will be able to add personal reviews to movies. These reviews will serve as more detailed and qualitative assessments, offering valuable perspective for others. Now, moving on to the search functionality, we will be having a search bar integrating into the platform, making it easy for users to find movies by simply typing in title or keywords. For a more structured browsing experience, we will also be providing alphabetical listing of movies so users can easily navigate through the collection to discover new movies or films. The platform is going to be designed with role-based access control, ensuring that every user, whether registered or not, interacts with the system based on their permissions. Registered users have the ability to watch movies, comment, like, and rate them, and on the other hand, higher tiered users can go a step further and add personal reviews. Unregistered users, however, will have limited access, restricted to viewing the About page and creating an account. From an administrative perspective, the system provides will provide much more control. Admins can create registered user accounts, reset passwords, hide movies, upload or delete them, and even manage user comments. This level of control helps maintain the quality and security of the content available on the platform. All of these permissions will be enforced through a role-based access control system, which we will be implementing using the AWS services. By leveraging AWS robust security framework, we ensure that each user role only has access to what's necessary, providing a secure and efficient way. In summary, the platform's diverse feature set ranging from content management by administrators to rating and reviewing the users, it will create a dynamic and engaging experience for everyone. I will now pass on to Nick, who will explore further.
Thank you, Ekta. We appreciate you going over from modules to operations and user roles and access control. Let's get started. My name is Nicholas Nechke. I am a part of Group 7, and I am the team leader, and I will be discussing the next two slides. So as I said, I am the team leader. I will be responsible for hosting a meeting once per week starting tomorrow. By tomorrow, I mean October 7th. My goal is to meet every Thursday, Saturday, or Sunday. It depends what works best for our team. We find that Saturdays work really well, but sometimes we have a family issue, so Sundays work better. And push comes to shove, we always start with Thursday. We always want to see if we can meet on Thursdays first, as that one kind of is a good day for all of us. And during our meetings, it's my goal to discuss the workloads. I want to see what Sarah's working on. I want to see what Ekta's working on. I want to see what I'm working on. And I just want to give everyone a moment to kind of talk about, vent, look for insight, just kind of open up about what they've been working on, kind of just reevaluate that. And then it's going to be my goal to make sure everyone is engaged in a fair workload. I don't want to hear Sarah's doing 65% of the work and Ekta's doing 20% and I'm only doing 5%. I don't think that's fair. So I want to make sure I'm asking Sarah, where can I help? Can I take this over? I'm going to take this over. Ekta, can you just work on this for me, please? So although it's still early, it's still fresh, I'm not exactly sure on what kind of workload imbalances we might have. I just want to make sure that everyone feels that they're participating a fair amount and no one feels cheated or stolen from or anything like that. Furthermore, project deadlines, we review that once a week with each other. Just a friendly reminder, hey, um, project's due by the 19th, or hey, we need to get this proposal in by the 5th, things like that. What's our goals? Hey, we're trying to get the main homepage to work, but for some reason, the about word is in the about portion's in the wrong font, or when the user goes to click create account, for some reason it's not handling the request appropriately. And lastly, challenges. Hey, do we need to reach out to the professor about this? Do you guys have anyone you can talk to about work about this? Are we not googling something right? I want to make sure that every week we are talking about what challenges are holding us down, what's keeping us back, um, and see who can put in a little bit more effort in some places to get through that challenge. Um, and hopefully, just point it out there for my team and everyone listening that I want to help get us through those challenges. I want to be the guy who's like, hey, show me what's going on, what you got going on here, and help get us to that solution because my goal is to not only lead, but to help. All right, now to our next slide, individual workload division. I know you're all curious to know. First and foremost, all parts of the project, as I discussed before, are going to be as a group. We're working on the front end, we're working on the back end, we're working on AWS. I know this goal I just discussed with the team. I'm going to work on doing some homework on AWS, figuring out how we can get our server and get our resources on there, our data, so we can start developing within that. And I know that Sarah said she's going to do a little homework too. Sarah doesn't have to, but she's trying to put in the work. ECTA, we haven't discussed yet. That's fine. But we're all trying to learn different aspects. And another example to kind of go back on being a team leader. So when we get into the actual AWS deployment and we have our meeting on Saturday that we already scheduled, ECTA will have a chance to learn and then maybe even help out. But anyways, moving forward, ECTA will be focusing on the front end development with Sarah. Sarah's really good at graphic design and creativity. She loves drawing, so we're gonna have her kind of Ekta will be kind of like the typer, and Sarah will be like, "Oh my gosh, imagine making it look like this, look like that." She'll be kind of like her advisor, helping her out, or maybe if Ekta's like, "Hey, I need a day off, I'm sick or something," Sarah will kind of step in. I can step in too. Sarah will manage our back end development. Sarah will be doing this. She'll be setting up the server side programming. So this will mean that she's going to help us a little bit here with the JavaScript and making sure that it actually opens up correctly when someone selects a function that the CSS code's talking and pulling pictures from the right place. And then there's me. I will be taking charge of the database setup as I was discussing earlier. I'm going to get AWS running, making sure that it stays up, making sure that everyone can get in there. And that when we do our final product, we are correctly able to upload videos. I want to make sure everyone can upload videos from their own workstations, that they can access the server as I said before. And Sarah and Ekta will help me out with that too. But yeah, so we're all going to kind of be working on the front end, but Ekta will be our main writer. Sarah will be kind of writing on our back end. She'll be our main writer, and then I'll be doing more of the database side. But honestly, I'm saying this now, but I feel like we're all going to work on each piece of it pretty evenly. I definitely feel as though Sarah here, I am going to say, is really creative and she's really good at drawing. So there's a chance she might just tell us, hey, you know what, I'm doing the whole entire thing because I just love being so helpful. But jokes aside, yeah, hopefully this goes successfully. And I'm going to pass this off to Ekta.
Thanks, Nick. The image on the right side that you see is a Discord draft put together for our project by Sarah. It includes plan for the project, description of each task, and a few fun images to keep things lively and engaging. We hope everyone recognizes the effort that Group 7 has put into this project. We are excited to let you all experience our finished product on December 14th. We truly look forward to seeing you then and can't wait to share what we have been working on. Thank you.
And now I will give a quick concept demo. So I just marked this up just so that way you get a better idea of what we really want to make. This is definitely not going to be the final design. It doesn't have everything we want to add to the website on here, but this is just gives a good idea of like how we want it to look. So this is the home page, assuming that the user has signed in. See here, there are different movies. I know it's all the same picture, but just made it easier for me to show like the different movies. You can see like depending on size of the screen, depends on what the size of like the row. So we get the banner here in the welcome home. If we click on the ENS movie library here, it'll just take us back to the home page. Obviously takes us back to the home page. About Us takes us to the About Us page. Profile page, and the profile picture here to the profile page. So this is just the basic concept of what we want it to look like and how like it'll go to like the different screens.